And here we go, green flag for 50 laps, 1 or 2 pit stops are going to be incorporated here. Rick immediately goes to the bottom in turn 1. They're 3 wide. They almost went 4 wide. Contact down the back between Pip and Rick and Mech, and that's going to allow CM Charger to just pull away here. Pip and Rick is just fought his way all the way up to 3rd place and on the first lap. Some of the race notables coming up through the pack. Everyone's going to be chasing down the CM Charger for a while as we get settled in. We'll see what Senza can do, if he can get around the CM Charger or not. There's not an 86 in the field, as JD86 did not register in time to be ready for the Truck Series. CM Charger gets pushed up. They're going to come down on the bottom. Senza is looking for the lead. Senza looks again to the inside of the 78, but he's got to get there before the entrance to the corner because he's going to be able to throw him up. Pip and Rick to the outside. He's going to lose the spot to Mech 10. I don't know if I'm going to allow the new members to join series. I'm going to have to ask Addict if they're allowed. And Senza's going to complete the pass on the 78. The 2 is going to look to follow him through. He's going to have to really fight the 78 to get that spot. If he keeps on the side of CM Charger through straightaway, he might just have the position. As Douglas looks to the outside of the 2. The 2 seems faster than the 78. Like, 78 has just gone away after the first few laps. Charger goes to the inside, does not have any room there. But he still, as the 03 gets up the track, the 78 goes to the bottom, he's going to be able to get the pass. Going to the corner, he's got to hold off the 03 here, the 3 wide for second. Whoa, contact between the 03 and the 2. The 88 truck has kind of sort of creeped into the top 10 here. It's like Hillbilly's making a charge to the front. As Waysenza looks again on the 78 to take the lead, the CM Charger just got in the wall and he's going to lose quite a few spots. Now we'll see what Mech 10 can do here as he looks to the inside of the 03. All three manufacturers are running 1, 2, 3. Kyle just pushed Pip and Rick up the track in 1 and 2 to try to get the spot away from him. There's no question we're going to have at least one pit stop here in this race. It all depends on who saved their stuff and who's going to have a great strategy to get in and out pit road first. We've had one pit stop so far this season at, well actually 2, one at Daytona, one at Martinsville. It was strategy at Martinsville that won the race by Night Hoarder staying out. Running single file now. The field's starting to just calm down for a bit. Mech 10's going to look again underneath the 03. He's looked but hasn't had really much success. The only guy that's been able to pass Waysenza so far is CM Charger. Waysenza's starting to pull away a little bit. Contact, the 2 gets pushed up the track, the 98's going to second. '78 has to move all the way down to keep from running into the 2. 00 looks to the inside of the 78. Mech 10's trying to return the favor to the 98, gives the bumper to him, goes to the inside. They almost had contact. It's going to allow the 03 to pull away as the 78 just dive bombed the 2 in the corner and did not get the spot. Had to get way out of the throttle. Night Hoarder looks to get around Hillbilly in the 88. Oh, there's a cluster right here. We almost wrecked the entire field, well, the second half of the field going to turn 1. Hillbilly's just blocking everybody, trying to keep his spot. He's looking for that top 5. Here we come onto pit road. Oh! Contact! That is not going to be good for the 2 or the 98. Just too fast. Douglas 53 had been the leader. Senza was one of the first to come on pit road. He was followed by CM Charger. We are under caution. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be pissed off right now. Mech 10 was probably going for the lead here, trying to get on pit road, and just overshot it right into the 98 and turned them all. No one else was involved, but that was what brought out the caution, and they are both going to be out of the race. That is going to hurt both of them dearly in points. Mech 10 just pushed the 98 right into the wall. Neither of them are going to have very fun nights. Our current leader looks to be Pippin Rick. I'm pretty sure Douglas 53 is going to be really mad at Mech 10 after this, and Mech 10 is going to be really mad at Douglas 53. They've been battling back and forth all night long so far, and you know, that's only a 20 lap run, so we will have one more pit stop before the end if the caution doesn't last much longer. Our running order is our current leader is Pimpin' Rick. In second place is Ducky. In third place in the Wells Fargo Dodge Ram is Wise 104, and the Carter Chevrolet Silverado is Sharpshooter. In fifth place we have CM Charger. In sixth is Jake 388. In seventh place, which is a really good rebound, is JJ Fan in 7th. AJC, who is going to have a remarkably good rebound after being last, there is now 8th. And 9th is Pepsi Racing 24. Rounding off the top 10 is Kyle 388, who had the lead when the caution came out, but he had to pit under caution, along with Night Hoarder, who's now 11th, Addict, who's now 12th. Senza is now 13th after a really substantial run. It's really going to hurt him being back in 13th. Hillbilly, this is probably gonna make him mad, enraged probably, because he's 14th. Had a really good truck, a top 5 truck when the caution came out. And in 15th, the last of the current trucks on track is Extreme Inc., who has damage from the caution. Well, I believe we're going to be going green here for the second half of the race. And green flag is out, 26 laps to go for Pimpin' Rick. Can he keep the lead? Can he pull away? Wise is looking to make it 3 wide for the lead. Going to turn 3. Pushes Ducky way out, and he's probably going to get that spot. Pimpin' Rick seems to be in the right place at the right time. He's going to have a huge comeback, especially after this race. What a nice looking truck. Chevrolet comes on board for the Gateway Night Race. And I believe Chevrolet, this has been his best truck so far, and he's really showing that he's got speed here. He's not Scott Speed, he has speed, I mean to say. As Wise comes around Ducky on the outside after they were battling again through 3 and 4. Wise has a good truck. Chevrolet seems to be the sponsor of a lifetime here. They're really showing that RHI is just in a league of their own tonight. But here comes Wise to try to spoil the party. Here comes Wise down to turn 1 for the lead. He's going to have a huge run on Rick. Now the question is, can Rick fight back and get the lead? Or is Wise going to pull away? Steam Charger has so far led the most laps, I think. Oh, contact. 51 tries to push the 16 up the track. As Ducky comes back for third on Sharp. Pushes Sharp up the track. Action is heating up here. CM Charger's got a good run on the bottom there. He'll continue to have position on Sharp there. Will most likely get the position. Nope, Sharp keeps it. Rick's right on the back bumper of Wise. Got to try to pass it nice and clean here. I wouldn't do the pass in 3 and 4. That doesn't seem to work. He's gonna try it. Wise gets loose, goes to the outside. Rick gets into him again off turn 4. Rick is stuck on the outside. They're all over the place in turn 3 and 4. Everyone's fighting for position. Wastelands is going to be tied with Douglas 53 right now with the way they run. Wastelands might be over him with laps led though. Hillbilly may or may not have a point lead. To that or CM Charger. Everyone except for Mech 10 is going to gain on the leader here as Douglas 53 is wrecked out and there's only 15 trucks left on track. Ducky is trying to reel in the 16 of Wise. Pippin Rick holds fourth now. I'm not too sure if we have pit stops or not for the last portion of the race. The field run should be 20 laps. It's 20 to 24 laps. We restarted at lap 26. 25 to go. We may be having a stop within the last 4 laps. I wonder if Pippin Rick let off to save. And it seems of all the shuffling for position, CM Charger has done the best so far as he has reclaimed this position to 5th. CM Charger, I think he has a problem. He is way off the pace. He just tried to get on pit road and he missed. EJC goes down. Oh, trouble! Big wreck! .48's involved. Hillbilly's involved. Ducky is involved. We were single file. I don't know how this managed to happen. Yeah, Ducky had a whole head of steam here. They got right into each other. Night Hoarder got a big piece of this. Pippin Rick is gonna fare out fine with this one. No, he's not involved. 19 got turned. 48's involved. 03 has heavy damage. Ducky just went in there with all kinds of power right into the corner, plowed right into the back of the 16. The 05 is probably going to get the move of the race here. It's on board the 05 truck. Right on through. The 33 is retired from the race. The 03 had a camshaft failure. The 88 has retired from the race. Pippin Rick is out with an accident, as is the 48. Heavy damage to the hood of the 51. I think they hit the wall. Yeah. Tough break. This is crazy. We're going to take one more look at it from the 88. Just on board the 88. Just had nowhere to go. Sees the wreck, just nowhere. Be back in a second. Gotta let Joe Moore into the booth. Here, we're gonna go green when I come back, I believe. No, we still have a couple more laps to go. Be back in a minute or two. How about that record time? 30 seconds. We're gonna go green here. 7 trucks left. That is crazy. The wreck took out, let's see, there's 17 trucks, he took out 5 more. Well, 5 plus, yeah, there's 7. 7 trucks are out from that wreck. Night Hoarder's gonna get the best finishing position with 8th out of that wreck. How about Hillbilly? He still gets a top 10. And here we go. Green flag is about to come in the air. Here we go. Pepsi Racing 24 is in the lead. How long can he keep it there? Got her. Pepsi Racing is a rookie in this series. Here comes Kyle. Attic gets pushed to the outside. How about EJC? He's gonna get his best finish of the season because he stayed out. Or he pitted a lap before the wreck. And CM Charger's gonna end up finishing 11th with only 7 trucks left. There's 5 laps to go. Trucks are beating and banging in the back. Only 2 trucks are in the lead pack right now. How about we all just have a garage sale of all the broken truck parts? We'll sell them to everyone else. That would probably be really good if we had a garage sale because, you know, money. But, yeah. Here comes Pepsi Race 24. Pepsi Racing 24 is set up. His splitter is all the way down on the ground with 3 laps to go. I wonder if he has enough time to get around the 00. If the 00 wins, he'll be our first repeat winner. Pepsi's gonna look to the bottom. 2 to go. Something happened to the 05 truck. It's now 4 seconds back. Last lap for Kyle. I don't think Pepsi's going to be able to get up to him. Many different leaders in this wreck-filled 50-lap race. Coming off of turn number 4, no one's going to be able to stop him. Kyle 388 is the first repeat winner of the 2014 Truck Series season. He's the winner at a crazy wreck-filled race at Gateway.
Hello.
As Joe Moore enters.